Imagine waking up to the sound of ocean waves with endless blue before your very eyes in a 2,164 square foot of beautiful renovated space with 3 beds and 3 baths, complete with 2 en-suites and 250,000 of a luxury fit-out in an unparalleled expression of oceanfront living. Could this be your next miracle home by the sea? Introducing Seascape. Welcome to our beautiful 2,164 square foot 3 bed 3 bath at Seascape Sentosa Cove. Once you come in, you'll notice a nice dining area that is already equipped for you to fit a nice marble table that fits 6. But if you want, you can also extend this to a longer rectangular style dining that could fit 8 to 10 because we have a total of 9 meters from the balcony door all the way to our dry kitchen wall. But before we go and look at the beautiful dry kitchen and kitchen, we want to highlight this beautiful living area because the width of this living area is 6.1 meters, which is wider than some landed houses. I kid you not. So if you wanted to put a huge 100-inch TV, please go ahead. Or if you prefer a projector, whatever suits your boat, lots of boats out there. There is also a nice area just behind this living area that you can fit, I can imagine, a huge library, like a wall full of books, or like another lounge area, as you can see, because there is so much space over here. And of course, our highlight of this apartment is our south-facing direct sea view, where you feel like you're living on the ocean. In fact, we are oceanfront. Let's have a look at the beautiful sea view, and I'm sure you will be taken away. With your balcony open, you don't even have to switch on the air conditioning for the entire year because you get a direct north-south cross ventilation through the entire house. The house has been designed this way so there's optimum airflow throughout the house. And the moment you come out and you see this beautiful view, you're practically looking into Indonesia territory right now. You see the blue skies, the amazing turquoise ocean, you see the boats, you hear the seagulls, right? And you just get that sense of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like you're on permanent holiday. Our owners actually lived through COVID in this particular home, and it was such a blessing because every day they could just go outside, walk along the beach, or even just sit out here, right, and just watch the ocean go by, the boats go by. It never felt that they were ever enclosed or isolated or in quarantine because there was such a beautiful view. And if you ever, dreamed of having that beautiful view when you wake up, this is it. Coming to the back of the house, you'll notice there's a lot of nice little spaces for you to put your art or more carpentry if you want more storage space. On the right over here on my side, we do have a junior master bedroom that has its own ensuite bathroom. Come on. They don't make condos like that anymore where you have floor to ceiling marble tiles, carpentry over here, and very high quality fixtures. Hans Grover, Villeroy & Bosch, and Durovit. You can see this is a wall-hung water closet. And even your fixtures inside, also high quality and with nice light and ventilation. So if you are looking for something with a junior master bedroom, this is one of the rare 3-bedroom layouts that have it. Now let's go see the actual room itself over there. Sometimes, the back of the house doesn't have great views because they prioritize the master bedroom. But on our 2 rooms that you're having here, both the junior master and the common room, we have beautiful views of Mount Faber. This is north facing, and that's where we get a beautiful cross ventilation north-south throughout the entire house. So you'll never really need to use your air conditioning at all. Over here, this is big enough for you to put a king size or queen size depending on what you require. There's a nice built-in wardrobe on my right and still enough space for you to put a small study table, actually quite a big study table, or a television console if that's what you prefer. Now, all of our bathrooms have ventilation for windows, so you don't have to worry about that. And that's our common bathroom. This one is our common room. It's actually almost like a mirror image, so the size-wise is very similar to our junior master. You also have a built-in wardrobe as well as nice beautiful views, and you can see huge space for you to put another huge bed, or if you have kids you could put a nice big high bunk bed because the ceilings are 3 meters high. Ceiling fan here is not a problem as well if you want to change this chandelier out. And the view I promised, let's go out and have a look. Marina Bay Sands. This is the fireworks view that you are getting from these 2 rooms at the end of the house. This is not the end of the house at all for some people. This is actually the front view for this entire landed enclave in front of me. And not only do you have Marina Bay Sands fireworks view, you also have Mount Faber, so you have greenery as well. And in front of you, a nice little bay where you have the yachting bays that this little landed enclave actually has. So it's super quiet, unblocked, and north-south ventilation for your entire home to feel so breezy and so cool throughout the year. Is this good or is this good? I know we're in love with the beautiful ocean view, but have a look at the interior from this angle as well, because we have almost 10 meters of unblocked space all the way towards the dry kitchen over there, right? And if you look at the carpentry, the way they've done the details of the house, our private lift has this really nice black framing around it that even has nice shoe cabinetry. Now, it's just the little details that really make a difference, right? Shoe cabinetry on one side, and like a store-all kind of cabinetry on this side with adjustable tracks for your shelving, so you can actually adjust to what you require. And all of the drawers here are soft closing, so every detail, every mechanism has been installed for literally a luxury level of interior renovation. $250,000, that's $250,000. In today's terms, it likely would be $350,000 for you to redo a place like that. There used to be a much bigger and uglier kitchen island that actually extended all the way to the front that made this space a lot less spacious. And there used to be these built-in ovens and appliances, this kind of cabinetry here that they've removed and instead installed a beautiful feature kind of darkened mirror that also gives even more sense of a space, right? While without being so overly bright, because you can get very, very bright views from the ocean. So it's that darkened effect, really, really luxe. So coming inside here to the kitchen, this you can enclose with a sliding door, and that's very nice. We also have a hidden bomb shelter room, which you can convert into a helper's room. There's nice storage over here. And I'm not going to show you the room inside right now because it's kind of dark. But this is an option if you want to use this as a helper's room. If not, it can be a nice storeroom, closing it up and seamless right now with the rest of the house. Now, what I like is that all the joinery, right? All of this is in a very, very easy to maintain finish, right? Sometimes, like people, when they do this in like a wooden laminate or some other materials, it's not easy to take care of. But because this, you can see, is easy to clean, you won't have maintenance issues in the long run. Now, let's look at the kitchen, because we have a nice 4-burner stove over here. And we all know that, entertaining and cooking is the heart of every home. We have our appliances here. Over here, a chest height oven. And this is a Brandt oven, another wine fridge. So they have 2 wine fridges in the house. And lots of storage over here for all of your pots and pans and your larder, going all the way. And space here for a huge 2-door fridge. This kitchen is really, really a very efficient layout, because you can see the fridge is over here, our oven, and our cooking. And we still have an area behind if you want to do more washing. Have a look over here. How rare is it that you have 3 kitchen sinks? You have the back kitchen sink, you have the main back kitchen sink, and then you also have a dry kitchen sink. I think these guys really prioritize cleanliness. Okay guys, I figured it out. It's because this is more like your laundry area. So you're washing your dry stack underneath here. And you can also kind of like hang laundry over here if you want. But of course, you do have a very big balcony. Both sides you have balconies to do your laundry. But this is like a secondary washing area if you want to keep the laundry separate from yours. And this is the other exit or entrance to the kitchen that leads into the rest of the rooms. Come on. Okay, and this hallway you can see has nice art on my left and on my right. And behind me, 2 rooms, 1 junior master, and a common bedroom. Last but not least, we have a beautiful master bedroom with the oceanfront view as well at the balcony. So you have a king-size bed, you can put 2 side tables. They actually have a baby cot, and sometimes they also have their older girl also sleep here on a mattress on the floor. You can see a TV console, huge space, huge TV, ceiling fan, aircon all already installed for you, and that beautiful ocean view. We also have a very nicely appointed bathroom. Now, this bathroom used to have a bathtub, okay, like old school bathtub. They totally removed the bathtub, and then they actually put a double vanity over here, kind of like what modern living master bedroom should be like. And then over here, you have a really nice wardrobe space. So you walk-in wardrobe, you have your huge ensuite bath and ventilated windows, so you don't have to be concerned at all about ventilation in this house or issues of mold. Everything in this master ensuite was completely redone, from the tile on the wall to the tiles on the floor, right? The choices of materials are so beautifully done. And even the wood framing and the way they've stained the parquet on the floor in the rooms right? So the parquet was stained into like a dark black, which you can, if you want, actually recolor if you don't want this dark wood. But it really gives the entire framing of the house this grounding, you know, where we also have like whites and grays, but the blacks and the darks ground the whole house. I even love the choice. Look at the choice of the shape of this basin, right? Every single thing is meticulously thought through, designer level upgrades to your house, ready for you to move in and build your miracle. Seascape sits on 157,000 square feet of land with beautiful facilities including a sky pool, multiple wading pools, full gymnasium, function rooms and multiple garden terraces, all for the exclusive use of our 151 apartments here at Seascape. We also have, of course, direct access to the sea where you can sit there and luxuriate in the fact that the ocean is yours. So if you want to live a different, calmer, more serene life in front of the ocean with a 2,164 square foot apartment, 3-bed, 3-bath with 2 en-suites and $250,000 worth of luxury renovation for your enjoyment, Seascape might be your next miracle home. If you love to see this place, I'd be happy to show you around. Give me a call. I'm Sarah X Miracle.